Today's video will be a little bit different because we are doing a tag video. This tag is the Solo Dolo tag created by my girl Lavishly Chi here on YouTube. I will link her channel and her original video down below. If you're interested in hearing my picks, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, this is the Solo Dolo tag. So first up, let's talk about what that means. The Solo Dolo tag talks about fragrances that are the only one in your collection. So the only one from a particular brand in your collection. They're lonely. They don't have any brothers or sisters or aunties or cousins. It's just them. I think this tag idea was so fun. So I'm glad that Lavishly Chi created this. She is hilarious, by the way. If y'all have not checked out her channel, you definitely should. She talks a lot about fragrance. She has great taste and she just like tells it how she sees it. It's kind of like fragrance and comedy in my opinion. Anyway, as I was going through my collection, I realized that there are some fragrances that I only have one for that particular brand. A lot of times if I buy a fragrance and I really love it, I'm ready to go get another one from that brand. But there are some that I don't have multiple. So let's go ahead and get into these fragrances. So this first fragrance I have is from Liquids Imaginaires, and this is Blanche Bête. So this one is probably the most popular from the line, and this is the only one I have. This is a creamy, kind of milky, nutty, slightly woody scent. Kind of smells like there's a creamy sandalwood in the background of this. This is a nice scent. It is kind of gourmand leaning, but it has these florals in the background of it that keep it a bit perfumey. Now, the reason that this one is the only one from this brand in my collection is because, number one, it took me a while to buy this because I don't like these bottles. I also don't like the names of the fragrances, and I know all this is probably superficial, but I'm just telling y'all why, okay? I don't like the names of the fragrances in this line. And after I got this bottle, I looked at the website of this fragrance house and I don't know about them, okay? I don't know about them. So more than likely, this is gonna be the only one in my collection from this brand. I do really enjoy this one. But honestly, I just don't really foresee myself buying anything else from them. But I'm gonna enjoy this one while I have it. And she's okay standing alone by herself. So again, that is Blanche Bête from Liquids Imaginaires. This next fragrance is from Virtus Paris, and this is Vanilla Oud. So this fragrance I purchased on a whim. The only person I had ever heard talk about this is a Lollipop here on YouTube. I'll link her channel as well. She has great taste and she's funny too, so check her out. I actually heard her mention this after I purchased it, but other than that, I haven't really heard anybody talk about this. And this is one that just caught my eye. I was roaming the perfume streets online, as I always do. I came across this and I'm in this phase where I'm feeling oud, y'all. So I saw the name Vanilla Oud and was very intrigued. So to me, this is a dark, oudy vanilla. So although it's called Vanilla Oud, to me the oud is more prominent than the vanilla. So this one, the oud is very smooth. It doesn't really smell animalic. It is just woody and smooth in the way that oud is. And then the vanilla in here is definitely not a gourmand vanilla. It's there, it provides a little bit of sweetness, but mainly this is more of a spicy, woody scent. Now, this fragrance is newer to my collection, which is why it's the only one from this brand. However, I have been really enjoying this so far. I've only worn it like once, I think, or like 1.5 times. Like I think I sprayed it on my hand one day and then I full body wore it one day. So I don't have too much to say about it just yet, but I am really enjoying it. And so because of that, I will be looking more into the brand once I'm off my no buy, because they're a brand out here many people talk about, and you know, I like to try different stuff. I like to find things that people don't talk about. Not that I mind wearing what everybody else is wearing, I don't. But I also like to go out and discover on my own. So anyway, that is Vanilla Oud from Virtus. This next fragrance is from Gucci, and this is Memoire d'une Odeur. So yeah, This is my only Gucci fragrance. Now I have had other Gucci fragrances in the past, but this is the only one still standing, and I don't really foresee myself buying any more from the brand. I do enjoy this fragrance. It is a like jasmine tea, chamomile type fragrance. It's very soothing. I tend to go for this on rainy days or when I'm not feeling too well. And it's just like a calming scent. I used to wear this a lot. You can see I have a big dent. I don't wear it that much anymore, but I still really enjoy the smell of it. And I still like to use it on like certain occasions. However, Gucci as a whole, I just feel like their fragrances aren't really my vibe. And so I don't foresee any more coming into my collection anytime soon. So again, that is Gucci Mémoire d'une Odeur. This next fragrance is from Boho Boko, and this is Wet Cherry Liquor. So this fragrance is a cherry fragrance that to me is unique. In a world full of cherries, this one to me stands out. It's its own cherry fragrance. It's not a dupe of Lost Cherry, and I love it for that. So this is a boozy cherry. However, this starts off like a kind of tart, sweet, playful cherry mixed with liquor. And I'm not talking expensive liquor. I'm not talking about cognac. I don't even know if I'm talking about gin. I'm talking about vodka, and probably not even the good vodka. There is something kind of like trashy smelling about this fragrance, but like in the best way possible. I know I'm not selling it to y'all, but this is one I think you really have to smell. Also, this fragrance goes on a journey. So it starts out that bright, fun, risque cherry, but then as it continues to dry down, it has some deeper notes that come out, and to me, I get somewhat of a leathery touch. I'm not sure if it's saffron or if it's an actual leather note, but it comes to be like a spicy, leathery, but still smooth touch. Overall, very well done fragrance. I really enjoy it. Will I be getting any more from this brand? Who knows? I did have another fragrance from this brand that I purchased before this one, and it was Red Wine Brown Sugar. Hated it, okay? I couldn't wear it. So that has made me reluctant to try anything else from this brand, but maybe one day I'll come across them in store, or I'll get a discovery set or something and try some more. I just don't think that I'm willing to blind buy from this brand because their fragrances tend to be pretty unique. So again, that is Boho Boko Wet Cherry Liquor. This next fragrance is from Une Nuit Nomade, and this is Jardins de Misfa. Now, I love this fragrance, and because I love this fragrance so much, I'm surprised I don't have any other fragrances from this brand. And I have no excuse, y'all, because I have a whole discovery set that they sent me when they sent me this fragrance. And yet and still, I have not even smelled all the fragrances in there. I'm really bad when it comes to samples. Y'all know that, right? Anyway, Jardins de Misfa is a beautiful dates fragrance. So dates the fruit. However, this one is not sticky sweet. This is more of a transparent, sparkling type of dates smelling fragrance. It also smells like there's some florals in the background. I think it may be rose. But overall, to me, this is a sweet, but not too sweet and not sticky dates fragrance. I love this fragrance. I just can't get enough of this. So I'm pretty sure I will eventually smell those fragrances in my discovery set. And I already have another one on my wish list. Unfortunately, it's not in the discovery set, but Sugar Leather, I really, really want to try from this brand. So I'm sure that will probably make its way to me at some point. So again, that is Jardins de Misfa from Une Nuit Nomade. This next fragrance is from Memo Paris, and this is Sherwood. So this is my first and only fragrance from Memo, and I haven't had this that long. Memo is a brand that, I don't know, I've always been interested in them, but I never see them in store. And to me, they just don't seem like the types of fragrances that I can really risk blind buying. I did blind buy this one, and I have to say, when I first got it, I was kind of like, I don't know about you. But since then, I've had a chance to wear it, and I actually really enjoy this. So this is a smooth sandalwood scent, and to me this is the type of sandalwood that sits right in the middle of being that creamy type sandalwood and being that pencil shaving type sandalwood. So this kind of sits perfectly in the middle. This also has some citruses to it. Not really sure what type, but they're not very like strong, but to me it just gives it this sweet kind of airiness to the sandalwood. And this is a beautiful scent. I feel like there's also some sort of white floral on the background of this, Kind of smells like jasmine, but nothing like overtakes the woodiness, and nothing overtakes the citrus nature. And to me, the citrus kind of stays throughout the life of the fragrance in my limited experience. So I do really enjoy this. Will I buy any more from Memo? Probably, but I feel like I'm just not familiar enough with the scents that they offer that I feel super comfortable blind buying. But the ones that are probably like have piqued my attention the most are Sintra and Tamarindo, I believe. And then I kind of want to try one of the leathers, but I feel like those are super risky because I don't love all leather, but they have a lot of different leather scents. So I would love to at least be able to smell them one day. So again, that is Sherwood from Memo Paris. This next fragrance is from Erin, and this is Tangier Vanille. So this is a beautiful, sweet vanilla scent that again is kind of on the verge of being a gourmand vanilla, but not all the way there. So to me, it smells sweet like an ice cream type vanilla, but then you have this thick kind of muskiness to this fragrance as well. And to me, the muskiness smells almost animalic. It's kind of hard to explain, but this fragrance is beautiful. I love it. And it actually surprised me how much I enjoy this fragrance because previously I had tried another fragrance from Erin, and I wasn't a huge fan. So I don't know that any more Erins will be making their way into my collection. However, I do want to smell the Tangier Vanille d'Or, which is like, I guess it's the more intense version of this one. So I want to try that one. But other than that, I'm really not interested in anything else from the brand. So this one may be alone for a little while longer. So again, that is Erin Tangier Vanille. This next fragrance is from Argos, and this is Triumph of Bacchus. So this fragrance was influenced by Nisha, aka Spicy Looks, here on YouTube. This is a newer fragrance to me, but she sent me a decant of this. And first of all, I'm so appreciative whenever y'all send me stuff, but she reached out to me and was like, I want to send this to you because I know you'll like it. I didn't ask for it. She reached out, she's like, I'm gonna send it to you. Asked for my address, sent it, and she sent me some other stuff as well. But this was definitely the standout fragrance from the one she sent me. And so I ordered a small bottle. This is a beautiful, like spicy, sweet, tobacco, boozy scent. Right up my alley. This is a newer bottle to me. I haven't even sprayed out of this bottle yet. I've sprayed the decant and worn that one time, but I haven't sprayed out of this bottle yet. So I don't have like a full review to give you guys, but I love this fragrance. And she sent me more samples from this brand. So I will take my time at some point and sniff some of those. A lot of times I'll save samples because I always say, I'm gonna do a live and we're gonna sniff some samples on camera live. Yeah, so then I never smell my samples. Anyway, one of these days I'm gonna do that live and we're gonna sniff some samples. And maybe I will find something else from this brand that I enjoy. But I really love the smell of this one. So I'm definitely open to looking at more from the brand. So again, that is Triumph of Bacchus from Argos. This next fragrance is from the brand Letta, and this is 18 Vanilla Nera. So this fragrance was actually sent to me as part of a campaign that I did on Instagram with them. So I'm so grateful to have this. And y'all, this was like a huge surprise on how much I love it. If you don't know, the creator of this brand is Stephanie Letta. She is an old school YouTuber. She's still around on YouTube, but she has been around like since I started watching YouTube. She did like makeup videos from way back in the day. Her name, I think, is SMLXO. Anyway, I'll link her channel. This is her brand. And I've always liked her and I like her taste in fragrances, but I wasn't sure that it was gonna be enough because I feel like sometimes, especially when you see like really big beauty YouTubers come out with fragrances, the fragrances are normally very safe. And so I was really surprised that this is actually a unique vanilla in my collection. So this is a spicy vanilla, but it's not too spicy. It's all very well rounded. The vanilla in here is sweet, but not overly sweet. Everything is very well balanced. I believe the spices that are in here are like cardamom, ginger. It's good, y'all. It's really, really good. And I'm so happy to have this. So because I love this fragrance so much, her other fragrance, her actual first fragrance, is now on my wish list. I'm currently on a no buy, but I'm thinking that the other fragrance she has, I forget the name of it now, but it's like an iris based fragrance. I think it's like a musky iris fragrance. that is on my wish list for the spring. So you'll probably see that into my collection at some point. I am really enjoying this one, and her sister's probably gonna come home to me as well. So again, that is Letta 18 Vanilla Nera. This next fragrance is from Le Labo, and this is another 13. So this fragrance I really love. This fragrance is one of those molecular type scents that kind of gives off your skin but better. But overall, the scent that I get from this is like a airy, slightly woody, bright, kind of aromatic scent. Kind of hard to explain, but it smells so good. I love wearing this when it's warm because I feel like it just projects off the skin more. And I always catch whiffs of this, a breeze. So I love this fragrance. Overall, when I think about Le Labo, I think of them as like a luxury, but kind of minimal fragrance brand, and you know, sometimes that's my vibe. So yes, I definitely foresee some other fragrances coming home to me from them. I have smelled some of their stuff and really liked it. Like I remember really liking the vanilla one. I remember liking Thé Noir. I think I remember liking the Tonka one as well. And actually my husband has the tobacco one, which was a city exclusive. Anyway, I do foresee some of these coming into my collection at some point, but they are very, very expensive, y'all. And I know y'all saying, Ayesha, you spend tons of money on fragrances. I do, but I also shop for deals, and I feel like I hardly ever see deals on Le Labo. And plus with Le Labo, I want it to be more of that experience. So like I want to go in the store, get my name on the label and everything, get the whole experience of them filling my bottle and stuff. I want to do the whole thing. So that means I'm paying full retail. So for that reason, I will probably save these kind of fragrances for more so special occasions because they'll be documented right here on the bottle. So I don't know if y'all saw that, but it has Simply Ayesha on there, and it has the date that I got it. I got this for my birthday one year. So anyway, that is another 13 from Le Labo. This next fragrance is from Acqua di Parma, and this is Mandorlo di Sicilia. So this is a kind of marine-like almond scent. This reminds me of root beer. This is a light, airy, transparent type scent. I love to wear this when it's hot. This is actually my second bottle of this fragrance. This is one of the few fragrances I've used up in the past few years. So I love this fragrance. Now, will this fragrance be getting a brother or sister? Probably not, because a lot of their fragrances are just like, they're more like colognes. I think this is actually cologne, but a lot of their fragrances are just very light and airy. And for me, none of them have really piqued my interest. They also have a whole floral line, but again, I'm not a big floral fan. And they do have some fragrances that are in the dark bottles that I believe are supposed to be more intense. But honestly, they just never stand out to me. I never look at them. I'm never interested in the brand. So I just think this is gonna be my only one, but I love this one, so that's okay. So again, that's Acqua di Parma, Mandorlo di Sicilia. And this last fragrance is from the brand Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, and this is called Tales from Zanzibar. So this fragrance was inspired by Miss Marcy here on YouTube. She talks about this fragrance a lot. She loves this fragrance, and she convinced me that I needed it. And y'all, I love it too. I did get this in the fall, and for me, this is something that I would want to wear in the summer. So I haven't worn it much, but I do really enjoy it. To me, it is a bright, zesty, like lime fragrance. And then it has these other fruits in here, I believe, like either papaya or guava. I don't know the difference, y'all. I can never tell you the difference between like papaya and guava and how they smell, okay? It's one of those mixed with some lime, maybe a little bit of lemon, but there is this also kind of marine-like quality to this. This might also have some coconut in it. This just smells like vacation, y'all. It smells like vacation, but in a rich way. Like, this smells amazing. And I'm so happy that I finally cracked and bought this, because this was a blind buy for me. But I really enjoy this fragrance, and I can see myself using it a lot when it warms up again. So, will it have a brother or sister? I don't know. Probably, because I keep watching Marcy and she keeps talking about the other fragrance from the brand. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll try to pop it on screen. But she keeps talking about that, so I feel like at some point she's gonna wear me down, and I'm gonna order that one too. So it's probably gonna get a brother or sister, but that's all right, y'all. So again, this is Tales from Zanzibar from Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. So this video was so fun to do. Thank you again to Lavishly Chi Chi for making this tag video and for tagging me. And for me, I am going to tag every single one of you. If you are a content creator, do this video, make sure you tag the original creator and let me know that you did it. I would love to watch some more of these because I think this is just a fun thing to do. And every time we have tag videos, I feel like that just helps rebuild our community over here on YouTube. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I have tons of content you can check out in your free time. Also, check out my website, get on my email list over there so we can stay in contact that way as well. If you want to connect with me more, follow me on Instagram. I'm typically in my stories almost every day, and I love to chat with y'all in my DMs. And now your girl has a TikTok, so follow me on TikTok as well. All my social media links will be in the description box as always. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.